I've tried recording this a couple times so far, and I didn't like any of them. Today's April 29th, 2017. It's a Saturday, and every time I make this, I feel worse. You always wonder, how can you feel worse? But right now, that's how I feel. First one, I didn't like it because I was rambling on about topics I don't want to really discuss unless they're to certain people. Second one, it felt like an ass. And I am an ass. But let's get off with the things that I've done since the last video. I've ate, I slept, I've gone to work, I shaved my head last night. I'm on day 2 of my 3-day weekend. Although that's every weekend. I want to kind of not be here anymore. And here, I don't know what that means. Whether it's pack up, leave, and drop off the face of the earth with no one to call me, no one to get a hold of me, and run away. Whether it be down here in Texas, on this plane of existence. What's that mean? What is here anymore? I look around and I'm like, why? Why the hell am I here? What does it mean? I've been doing my best to try not to feel like a shitty person. Not to be my own worst enemy. And sometimes that's really hard. It's really hard not to look at yourself and pick every little piece of shit habit you have and drop your self-esteem down to as low as you can go. The first video I talked about how I rush a lot of things. The second video I talked about how I had a feeling in probably around 3rd grade that I would forever be that guy who just eats, sleeps, and works. That's all I'll do. That might also be where my fear of living a long life stems from. Because I don't want to see myself just eat and sleep and work. And as I grew up, that fear also started to encompass everyone I happen to care about and cherish in this world dying before me, and seeing a lot of people in the grave and outliving anyone I happen to care about. And you start thinking about, well, you don't have to worry about that if you push everyone away. and how easy it would be to push everyone away from you. But I can't. As much as I would love to, I can't do that. Not saying that I physically can't or mentally can't. I morally cannot do that right now. And it's hard. It's really hard to realize that something you could do is so easily obtainable. But your conscience tells you no. I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life. I've tried killing myself before when I was younger. I lack a lot of inhibitions. There have been times where, for no fucking reason, I've almost cut off my arm. Part of it was people saying, you can't do that. And part of me was doing it to prove them wrong. Part of me just doesn't care. Actually, about 90% of me doesn't care. I remember vividly one day I was sitting in a student center of the community college I went to with my best friend and an acquaintance we know. Some reason cutting off a limb came into topic, and I'm like, you know what? I can do this. And I almost did. I pulled out the knife I was carrying on me that day and almost cut my arm off at the elbow. I can't tell you why I did it. I don't know if my friend remembers that day, but I do. I remember it very well. I remember something snapped in my head saying, get the fuck up and get out of there. And I did. And I proceeded to start walking home. And he kind of followed me out there and made me get in his car and drive me home. Because he didn't trust that I would end up getting home. And I appreciate that. I don't feel I ever really thanked him for that day. And after this video, I'm going to fix that. There was a day I don't remember actually leaving the student center. And I had another very good friend follow me out at about 5 minutes after I left the building. Found me in the woods with a knife in my hand, throwing it into a tree stump. And it took him quite a few times of trying to get my attention for me to actually snap back. And the last thing I remember was saying, hey, I'm going out for a walk. I don't remember actually going to the woods. I don't remember starting taking out my knife and throwing it into a tree stump either. But, you know what? I I really appreciate that he followed me out there. You know, I believe that everyone in this world needs people like them in their lives. I would say our biggest issue is we don't get a hold of each other. I found a great group of friends that are all hermits in their own right. We're all a little introverted and don't care for society, but we put up with it. And I hate that we don't get a hold of each other as much as we should. That's on my end and their end, and something we all kind of just have to start working on. And I can't keep making excuses anymore. I really can't. You know, there are days I wake up and I feel like burning a building. Not necessarily a building, but the world down and watching the chaos ensue. I want to see chaos, but I know that's not a good idea. But one day, it will be. Long after I'm gone. Years after everyone's gone. Chaos will be ready to be unleashed, and I'll be a little sad that I miss out on it. But you know, I really don't know what to do with my life. I think these videos help get out things that I need to say. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week, and it'll either be on Friday or Saturday, but you'll get a video, whether it's one of those 2 days. Anyway, talk to you guys later.